All right, welcome back to this very special edition of the Sports Update. Lomas Brown walked in. He's like, what's going on tonight? It's great to have you here.
It's good being here.
Congratulations. Come on around whenever you feel like it and join the conversation, because I know you guys are buddies too. Lomas is going into the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame tomorrow. It is going to be a fantastic night downtown. Thrilled to be emceeing it tomorrow along with Dan Miller from over at Fox 2. But what a class.
Yes.
And you have to be completely thrilled about joining that class.
I really am. I mean, it's people that I've watched, that I admired from far, and now I get the opportunity to be in the class and get inducted with them. It's going to be a great night, and I'm excited. I can't wait.
All right, let's blow the elephant out of the room, because you know everybody wants me to ask you about this. What have you learned about media in general since December?
You know what? I learned that if you open your mouth too wide, you can insert your foot in it. I did learn that, and so you know you have to be careful with it. And you know I said some things that got blown out of proportion, and you know I had to take the fall for that. So you know it's a learning lesson. I learned from it. I've talked to Scott, me and him, and we moved on.
Good.
Yeah, it is.
That's
good.
out of character for you, and I felt bad because I know you.
It was. I think I got a little riled up, a little excited and everything, and just kind of spewed off some things I probably shouldn't have said.
Well, let's talk about some amazing moments in an 18-year career. And I know that you two guys know each other too, because
that's the man.
You still do your camp, and I know
Yes.
Darrius does some work there. What's on your mind when you see Lomas Brown walk in?
The conversation we had prior to the camp, I asked him what was it like being drafted first round, and what happened? How did they pick you up in the airport? That conversation sticks in my mind.
I was telling him I was the 6th pick in the whole draft, and this was my first time up to Detroit, and I'm thinking, man, maybe a limo, you know, something nice to pick me up. Mark Glenn came and picked me up. I think he had a 73 Pinto, rusted out floors. It was about 2 degrees in Detroit, man. We froze from Metro Airport all the way to the Pontiac Silverdome. So that was my first experience in Detroit with the Lions.
Got better from there. Some fantastic memories. Blessed to be able to block for one of the greatest ever.
Without a doubt.
I'm sure that helps your candidacy when it comes to Hall of Fame discussions. You have your own credentials, but how much does it help to have a guy who can scoot free at any moment like Barry can?
Oh, I mean, you know, really, Barry is the single reason why my career is where it is. I mean, I give him all the respect and all the due credit that he deserves because of the type of person he was. Not only was he an awesome football player, but he was a great person. You know, never said a bad word about any lineman. You know, and believe me, he had a lot of opportunities to do that, but it was just his character. And it was great blocking for Barry 7 of his 10 years. And we used to always, me and Kevin Glover used to make sure we always took care of the little fella, as we call him.
You got anything special that you're thinking about? Somebody you want to acknowledge tomorrow once you get a chance to stand in front of the whole crowd?
You know, it'll probably be a combination of a lot of different things. I haven't really talked about it. Definitely talk about Barry. Definitely talk about Kevin Glover. You know, Jerry Ball, some of the teammates that I came in with, those guys were very instrumental in helping our teams because, you know, as an offensive lineman, I don't have personal stats. So as the team as the team win, we get our recognition, and it was just great that I played with a lot of great guys.
Well, I was glad to be a part of your football camp that you have for the big fellas, offensive, defensive linemen.
Yeah.
And Tom, it was cool because I got a chance to teach kind of broadcasting to the players in between sessions. And I thought it was cool because, you know, if you don't make it on the field, then you can also make it in the broadcast world.
Yeah, and it was important. And, you know, they got all these camps for the little fellas.
Yeah.
Little fellas got somewhere to go. The big fellas always get kicked to the side, so I decided to have a camp for the linemen. Dr. D came out. He really spoke to the kids, and like I say, we tell the kids, majority of you guys going to end up right back here in this community. So we want you to be great, productive adults in this community. So, you know, it was great that Dr. D was showing them another way. If it's not the football way, then there's other ways.
All right, can you hang out with us?
Absolutely.
Stoney's in the house. I want you to hang out with us while we're talking Stoney. Why don't you go take us to break here? And as we go to break, we're going to give you the information you need to know about tomorrow's induction ceremony, the Michigan Sports Hall of Fame at the Max Fisher Music Center. Lomas among 7 very impressive inductees. If you can make it, it's open to the public. Here's how you get your tickets. We'll be back on the other side of the break. Stoney's here, ready to go.